Hi Virgo, welcome to your April 2022 monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl Mermaid Skills Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not meant for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my subscribers may notice the change in camera angle. Yeah, I mean, this is not permanent. I'm just trying it out, testing it out, feeling it out. You will see me again on camera soon, so don't worry about that. I'm just trying it out because I feel like when you look at the cards, you may pick up on messages that pertain to you intuitively. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If not, sorry about it. It's just for now. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is a general reading for Virgo, and what I'm doing for this reading and my intentions are for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of April, to ask what is happening, what is unfolding, or if something has happened in the month of April, why has it happened, and to give you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to the month of April. If this can impact any aspect of your life, career and finances, love and romance, spiritual evolution, whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be said. And I hope that what's ever been weighing heavy in the heart or on your mind. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl and clear and set the energy as always. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Interesting. Virgo, for your image, when I closed my eyes and I was tuning into the energy, this is nothing I've seen before. It was a dove holding a gold coin in its beak, in its mouth. And then what I heard is that all will be healed. So Virgo, for a couple things I'm kind of intuitively feeling for that. Some of you could resonate with the dove energy, been seeing doves around, maybe feathers around. But I feel with the gold coin in its mouth, it feels like there's been some sort of financial blow or some sort of worrying around finances, saving up for something, not having enough. It feels like a lot of scarcity-based thinking here that may have entered your life, Virgo, due to some sort of outside factor that's kind of shaken that up a bit. You've had to pay more than what you were ready for. But others of you too, I feel like if that's not so much the case here, it's like that big break you've been wanting, that just sign from Spirit, from the universe, from God, whatever you like to label that, you know, things are going to progress, that things are going to be taken care of, that my loved ones, my security, my home, my stability will be taken care of. And I feel, Virgo, if you have been thinking that way, praying for that, hoping for that, it has been heard. And not only has it been heard, I feel in April there's going to be some sort of gift to you, Virgo, from Spirit, reassuring you that you are safe, you are loved. Whatever has been, dissolved will be healed. okay? And I wonder if for some of you this is a particular relationship in your life. It doesn't feel romantic, it definitely could be, but it could be a family member or a friend that you had a falling out with, that I think for that specific energy, someone's coming to apologize to you, Virgo, to say they're sorry, to say that they were in the wrong. And it feels like it's genuine. It does. So I don't know, could it just be small messages for some of you guys out there? Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. So tell me about April for Virgo. Ooh, okay, whoa, a white bird there. Wasn't a dove, but a little bit of a confirmation for me personally. And it says, there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this time of transition. Whoa. So this is telling me, yeah, Virgo, that spirit is sending you signs, sending you messages all around you, number synchronicities, songs that keep repeating, people that are emerging in your life that you feel some sort of soul resonance with. I feel through your meditations, you're getting profound messages, but you don't know if you can trust them. You don't know if they're trustworthy. I feel like some of you are wondering if these messages are trustworthy or if they're just all in your head, hopeful thinking. No, Spirit is communicating to you, Virgo, in those ways, big ways, small ways, through your dreams, through your visions, through, whatever you've been picking up on psychically, intuitively. And some of you, this is your own awakening you're going through. That is going at the other end of this. Once it's all said and done, you're going to see the world, you're going to see yourself in a whole higher perspective. And this is a transition you're going through as well. So again, like if there has been lack, if there has been scarcity or fear around it, it's only temporary. Spirit is preparing you for something else, is guiding you towards something else or towards having a peace of mind during this time. It feels, Virgo, like you are tuning into your higher self, awakening to your higher self, and trusting that guidance. And I feel even some of you have been having profound dreams. And you wake up, you're like, wow, that was a dream. That was kind of weird. And I really do feel like you guys, if you've had that recently, even last night, you woke up from kind of a strange dream, I would sit with it and try to interpret it intuitively, because you guys are already psychically, spiritually gifted. There's no doubt here. This is giving me the high priestess vibes, hierophant vibes. So you could have Taurus or Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer energy in your chart. It does not have to be the case, but I feel like the awakening you're going to now is going to lead you to the other side of seeing why this all had to happen in your life, whatever had to unfold, why it unfolded this way, and what it means for you, what it's going to show out of this. And I feel it's going to be peaceful. It's going to be understanding, because I feel for someone out there, there's been a lot of like chaotic thoughts, a lot of uncertainty. And some of you have been praying for answers that you're already receiving. And I wonder if some of you are not open to those messages because you don't believe in them, or because it's not the message you want to hear or see. Or you're just, not, I don't know. It's not that you're not trusting the universe. It's not that you're not trusting Spirit, but it's almost as if you may be seeking answers from this 3D world that Spirit is already sending to you. And I think maybe, Virgo, during this time of stress or uncertainty, it's a lesson of surrender. Surrender the need to be in control. Surrender the need to have all the answers now. Surrender the outcome and just go with the flow, go with the process, because this is meant to happen. You'll soon find out why. But you'll just be continuing to block yourself and delay everything from unfolding if you stay so stuck, so worried, so, I don't know, scarce-based type of thinking here. But you're awakening to a new being. You're awakening to a new perspective, definitely, which will lead you to a whole new way of life. Some of you may have connections to the goddess Athena. That's coming through very strongly for me with this owl energy. So let's keep going. Tell me more about what's happening in April for my Virgo spirit. There we go. Issa, yeah. Cancer had this card. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, if you had Cancer in your chart, I suggest checking out the Cancer reading to see if there's messages for you there. And it quite literally means ice, right? And it says a challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. So yeah, I feel, Virgo, in some way, you're blocking yourself. And that doesn't mean to put blame on yourself, that everything has happened is all your fault. No, but I feel that some of you are so stuck on what was lost or what didn't happen, what didn't unfold. It's leaving you stuck. And this purpose of stagnation, this purpose of silence that's happening in your life is to help you see another way, to help you see that there's something that you are missing in this. Whether that's a belief in yourself, whether that's a certain track or strategy that you need to go down first before you can achieve what it is to achieve. But with this Issa, you know, I feel more too intuitively that this is just a period of stillness. Maybe you have to, you know, kind of go into your shell for a little bit, go into hermit mode, Virgo, and just sit with your soul resonance of everything. I feel like if there has been someone that has left your life, or someone that has ghosted you, or someone that didn't give you clarity, again, I think that there's a moment of realization here about who this person truly is and meant to be. And for some of you, I feel this person's coming back, but even if they don't, I think you kind of are awakening to your own power in this. Or if there is a situation outside, you know, a certain job that wasn't given to you, a rejection, a closed door, that was not meant to discourage you. That was not meant to make you feel like you weren't worth it. There's just something so much better. So much better. And Spirit's trying to send you that through confirmations, through synchronicities, or even so, like if you're scrolling through your phone and you see like some sort of post of an opportunity you feel drawn to, I'd take that up, Virgo. I do feel like that is going to, any sort of gut resonances that you see in the 3D world that you can't really explain. You don't have a factual evidence in front of you of how everything is going to turn out, but there's a purpose behind it. I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes you're not seeing right now, and that's what's frustrating you. But there's an element of trust here that you have to start believing. And Spirit's guiding you in the meantime. You see the messages all around you, the signs all around you. Trust those messages. Trust that guidance. It's directing you. It's trying to move you forward out of this period of ice, out of this period in stillness, into movement. But the hard thing about this is that it's all from Spirit. It's all from the unseen, the unknown, and that scares a lot of people. But you're meant to dive into that unknown, Virgo, and either just give it a shot without knowing the outcome, or just being patient as everything else unfolds. I know that's not a message everyone loves to hear, but it's the one you need to hear right now. It's the honest truth. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about what's happening in April for Virgo. Woo! Stand in your power. I love that. This is almost giving me like Queen of Swords vibes. Libra energy, maybe someone resonates here, but it says, be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. Be passionate about your vision. That's standing out to me, especially with this owl card here that we see. Because I do, again, like Virgo, for those of you that are psychically, spiritually gifted, like you already have seen what is meant to be yours. You've already envisioned it. You just, maybe because of everything that has happened, are starting to doubt it. You shouldn't. This is something you need to fight for. You need to work for. Maybe there was just another strategy. Maybe there was just another way to get there that that prevented you from having it the way you thought you wanted it to. It's kind of similar energy to your last monthly messages from spirit reading. So I wonder if that energy from what has happened, some sort of rejection or what you perceive to be a failure, is still carrying out through April, trying to push you away from holding on to that rejection, holding on to that, disappointment, and breaking through it. Breakdown for breakthrough, right? And Virgo, I think that some of you too, like with this energy here, if there is something you feel about someone else, someone that may be taking advantage of you, someone that may be using you, someone that may be depleting you, that Spirit's trying to send you messages about, trying to confirm for you, but maybe you just gave them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, they're a coworker or a boss, so you feel like you have to just hold your tongue, sit back, and let it all happen. Like, Virgo, I think the one thing that is going to break you free from this, period of stillness is by fully believing in yourself, your abilities, your talents, and making something happen. Even if the opportunity is not immediately in front of you, you create that. You are the creator of your own life. And if someone did reject you, if someone didn't think you had it all, you weren't worth it, that's their loss. That's their loss completely. Because I see you for your power. I see you for your strength. Spirit does too. And Spirit is trying to tell you, Virgo, like this was not meant to be taken from you, but to empower you. And once you start moving in that new direction, once you start making that choice to, speak up for yourself, tell the universe clearly what you want, your heart's desire, and telling others that too, that's when this isolation, this stillness, this stagnation will start to deplete in your life. Will start to, you'll break through that barrier. It's almost as if, Virgo, you felt like you've been separated from your desires, separated from your manifestations. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like Spirit wanted you to see something clearly before you moved forward, or before you decided something that, was going to just take you through another karmic cycle, take you through another heartbreak, seeing something about that and really realizing that you deserve more, actually. Whew. Whether that is a relationship, whether that is a job, Spirit wants to let you know you deserve more. Wow. And you can have more. You absolutely can. So let's get the tarot out and see what the tarot has to say. All right, that was fast. 3 of Cups. Yeah, Cancer energy, and this is coming up above the owl. So with this 3 of Cups, again, like I feel someone from your past wanting to reconcile, someone that may have, disappointed you, wanting to apologize. I feel that very strongly. Others of you with this 3 of Cups, I feel that you've been making like a new friend, new friends, new acquaintances, new networks. And if there's that newer energy around you, someone you just met, someone you're just starting to talk to, someone you're just starting to get to know, I feel like those people have entered your life because they are a part of your soul tribe. So again, like Virgo, if someone romantically rejected you, they're being replaced. And I think even so, Virgo, that you have 3 very strong, powerful spirit guides that are always around you. You can name them right now maybe, or you're just starting to get to know them, starting to be aware of them. It feels like a very powerful 3. And of course, there's spirit guides that always come and go in your life, but these 3 are here to stay. And they've always stayed within around you. Maybe they could be your ancestors too, but these spirit guides are the ones sending you these messages. They feel like deities. They feel like, archangels, ascended masters even, that have been guiding you this entire journey of your life. And they're especially sending you messages and signs now on how to move forward in a situation, how to move on from a situation perhaps. And some of you, it's through the new people you're meeting, you're going to get that, you know, new path in. Tell me more. Yeah, the Four of Swords. This is the period of stillness, of silence that I was talking about here with Isa. You know, this card here. So Libra energy, like I said, yeah, you guys are just, before you can move forward, there's something that needs to be awakened, something that needs to be healed, maybe something around childhood, something around home, maybe certain beliefs that stemmed from parents, from, you know, I don't know. I almost feel like for Virgo, there are some of you guys that your like true essence of your childhood self was stifled. Maybe some of you couldn't have the childhood a lot of other people could have. And so you had to grow it very, very quickly. You had to grow up from a young age, make decisions that you shouldn't have made as a child, put into certain situations that, you know, a lot of people would never go through. And maybe you had to spend so much time picking it up and moving forward, you never had time to fully heal it, had to fully grieve it. And from those two lessons, let it go. And it's been nesting in you. It's been, you know, bubbling in you. And I think, Virgo, this is the time in April to fully come to terms with everything that has happened, the good and the bad in your life. And to really just, whatever has psychologically been stressing you, worrying you, triggering you, to start at least. Not fully, but to start healing it. And to almost like, I feel for some of you, you grew up with the idea that I have to do everything alone. I can't rely on anyone else. There's no one else out there that can take care of me as best as I can take care of myself. And Spirit wants to let you know, Virgo, that we're there for you. We're here for you. In spirit world, when you do feel alone, when you feel like no one's there, that's when we send you the most messages. Be open to us. We want to help you. We want to guide you. Believe in us, because we believe in you, and we believe that with whatever you go through, time and time again, you always make it out of it. But there's definitely some mental healing that needs to go down with someone. But even look at this. You go from the 3 to the 4. There's some sort of progression here. Let's get one more card. And then the 3 of Pentacles, 3, 4, 3, interesting. So 2 3s here. Some of you could be seeing 333, 33. Your birthday could be September 3rd, September 13th, August 23rd for someone out there. And this is in stand your ground. Yeah, so this is telling me this could be in the workforce where maybe, you know, you guys are solid, hard workers, but people take advantage of, you know, your good work. They give you overtime, over hours, and don't even give you the congratulations you deserve. And if there's anyone overworking you or taking advantage of your skill, it is time to stand in your power, stand in your ground, and tell them what's up. Tell them what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Because I do think your coworkers have leaned on you for too long, Virgo, for some of you. That's clear confirmation here. But I feel that there's also, Virgo, the need to say that when you're ready to come out of this, to heal this, to move forward in this, we will work with you. We will send the support you need your way. It'll first start off with us, with the messages, the visions, what you get in meditation, what you get in your dreams, and then we'll send you the people. We'll send you that helping hand. We already are. We already are. And once you fully kind of are open to that, accept that, then there's nothing that can stop you. You will be divinely guided and you'll be divinely supported. And some of you are just becoming aware of this, because you haven't felt that support in the 3D, but it's all around you in the 5D. And I do honestly have to say there could have been a heart chakra blockage in someone because of, you know, the disappointment of what happened when you trusted other people, when you were open and trying to look for help and you didn't see it. Spirit is so sad you went through that. But that was never meant to make you feel like you could never be open to love or trust or to the gifts that the universe wants to send you through other people. This feels a lot like relationship healing, dependency healing, codependency healing, that some of you are really being addressed with and faced with, but Spirit is with you every step of the way. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Let this be an answer for you, Virgo, that you're strong as hell. You are a soldier, a spiritual warrior, and you've been through a lot in life. And yet you still get back up. You still stand. You still fight. And that's what Spirit recognizes within you, that power, that strength, that courage. And I think you have in times in life, although there has been, you know, a little bit more of downtimes, you've seen what has happened when you did stand in your power, when you did fight for yourself, when you did speak up for yourself, and what that rewarded you with. And some of you, this is a throat and heart chakra healing that you're going through. But Virgo, I promise at the other end, people are going to remember you for your strength, remember you for your courage. And maybe for some of you too, like if this is a job you're wanting to leave, starting your own business, or maybe going down a path that your family members didn't expect of you, didn't want for you, you're meant to be that lone walker, that lone rider, that lone wolf. You're meant to be like, you know, it's not that you're meant to be alone, but you're meant to walk your own path that a lot of people don't walk within this world. You're at a different vibration. You're at a different frequency. And that's what maybe is so hard about it sometimes, is that a lot of people don't understand your choices, don't understand your path, don't understand your need to, you know, isolate when you are getting sensitive or you're picking up on energies that you know is not good for you. But as much as, you know, you get depleted, Spirit wants you to know that it does what it can to restore you, to inspire you, to lift you back up again. This has always been your story, Virgo. But now, instead of just going through the repeat process, you're meant to pick yourself back up one last time and be more than sure of yourself than ever, of what it is you want, what it is you're willing to fight for. And just move forward then. Wow. All right, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get one more card from this deck here, and it's going to be a blessing for you guys. A blessing for the month of April. Anything that I may have not touched up on that Spirit wants to bring in to conclude this. And I'm also going to read the excerpt from the book as well, because I think it's written so beautifully. Anything else that Virgo needs to know about the month of April? A blessing for my beautiful Virgos in the month of April. Wow. Wow, wow. Number 29. And it says, a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. This is totally giving me 9 of Wands vibes, right? Confronting something finally. Facing something finally, trusting in yourself to fight through it no matter what. You'll get through it every single time you have. This time is no different, Virgo. Let's go ahead and read the passage. All right. So it says, a blessing to help you through a conflict that must be faced with courage and compassion for all involved. Battles in our lives are not always the way we have seen them depicted. They may not be a fight or a confrontation or the clash of swords swinging. Most of us do not want the battle. We want the peace and to talk and parlay our way through the differences and the difficulties within our lives. Many times we may walk away, knowing that the battle will bring more damage than we can face. And at other times, we must walk through the fires of confrontation and go into battle we did not want, but which can no longer be avoided. So this is a blessing on those who are to face a battle they wished was not theirs to fight, but it has become clear that they have no choice but to confront, to bring out their arms and to fight. It may be with the law, it may be with wits, it may be through speaking your truth, it may be refusing to accept what another has determined is enough for you. It may be with a challenge or a condition or an injustice or a cruelty. Whatever the nature and form of the battle before you, accept now this blessing upon you for your courage, for your reluctance to bring aggression into the world, for your refusal to run, for your determination to see this story through, and for the belief you now have in yourself and whatever cause it that you now stand up for your warrior's heart, which is blessed with courage and strength, of the feeling of fear, yet the ability to stand your ground, for the swinging of the sword and the raising of the shield, for the quiet and the chaos that you will find, and for the sacrifice you will make in order to see this through. You are blessed, and your warrior spirit is rising, and it is blessed, for you are no aggressor or foolish conqueror. You are a soul who will no longer run from what stands between you and the rest of your beautiful life. Wow, Virgo, yeah. Some of you had a past life as a soldier, as a general, as a, warrior, fighter, shield maiden, whatever, and you were celebrated, you were well known, almost like Joan of Arc energy coming through here. But yeah, Virgo, I feel whatever it is you've been trying to avoid or whatever it is you felt like you couldn't win, something has to be confronted first. Something has to be healed first. Something has to, be defeated in some way. And it doesn't feel, like an easy battle. It feels like something someone has been going through for a long time and just keeps reoccurring, keeps on, kind of reemerging, but then silenced through distractions, through just getting through the day, getting the job done. You don't have to fight with this anymore, Virgo. And that could, again, just be something within you, a memory, a belief, a pattern, or it could be, someone that you just no longer want to stand by, just to really make them aware of the chaos that they've given in your life. And although people may not always accept what we have to say, aren't ready to hear the truth, I think, Virgo, it's time now to express yourself fearlessly. Fearlessly. So you can stand in your power. So you can remember who you are. Spirit is trying to guide you back to that as well. And that this block is not going to block you forever. It is time now to face it, to challenge it, and to heal it. Spirit is sending you a helping hand, Virgo. Take that hand, and everything else is going to change after. So thank you so much for joining me here, Virgo, for your April reading. I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. Oh, and general life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.